Hello, how are you guys doing? Someone asked if I made this song. I didn't. It's made by a guy named James Womack. Link is in the description as always if you ever want to download it. That's just a thing that it's a thing I say. It's in the description for those reasons. Anyway, we're not here to talk about James Womack's Longman, available for free on internets. We're here to talk about The Sims, which is a video game. It's sort of like music, except for not. And it has music, so that's a good. I almost forgot. So I was editing today's title today from Dark Souls 3 to The Sims 2. Forgot that I was playing The Sims 2, so I just edited out Dark Souls and replaced it with Sims. And the main issue there was also, it said blind run. So now this is a blind run of The Sims 2. Whatever the fuck that means. No, but actually, like, how the fuck... What do you do in this game? Nerd Baron, thank you for 20 months of support. Aside from making people, like, what do you do? Because forcing them to go do stuff just seems to make their life worse. And I'm not really sure how to deal with that. Like, am I just bad at living? Is that the problem? I think... Because I don't really know how to go out and have a fun time. Maybe that's the issue. Like, I try and force them to do what I think going out and having a fun time is, and it ends up making them really depressed and making themselves make a fool of themselves. I saw an idea for a house the other day, and I think I might go with it, and then I might move one of the people that lives in the apartment complex out. That's good, Gear. Okay. I don't need to know that information. Twitch, I was still hosting, I think, KY. Alright, empty lot. I saw this alpha idea for a way you could set up a guy's, like, house. So I'm gonna do that. It's like... Your idea is we're gonna make it the best house possible. Except for we're just gonna make it, like... the best house ever. Alright, cool. So here's how we do it. We're going to make the nicest house possible. We're just going to make it absolutely annoying to use. Like, it's going to have all the nice things. Like, here, watch. Watch. Okay, so we're going to start with... So what do houses have, right? They have... well, generally speaking, they've got a bathroom, right? And a bathroom... That's much too big. A bathroom generally has a toilet, right? I'm throwing out ideas here. Catch me if I say anything weird. Bathrooms, toilets exist. Yes? Good. Okay. Bathroom has a toilet. Okay. I can't place it anywhere. Why is that? Front door, back door, bathroom. I require one bathroom. Okay, cool, good. I like having, like, you know, one or two, depending on the size of the family. We're gonna make it, we're not gonna make it carpeted. That's a weird thing to do. Instead, tiled. Proper. You know? We're gonna have to make sure we have all of the things that... Why can I not place a toilet here? Like, what hidden geometry... Oh, it has to be up against a wall, doesn't it? That's the problem. You can't just have a toilet out in the open. What am I doing? Just having someone's dick hanging out in the wind like that. No, that's improper and not a thing that I would ever do. A toilet here. Now, as you can see, this toilet is... Or this bathroom is, much too massive. We could destroy about half of it and still have a functional room. So I think that's what we're gonna do, is we're just gonna make it like a urinal, basically. And destroy the rest of it. Alright, cool. And then, obviously, you need a little... Where's the stairs? There's a staircase, right? Just a little ramp. Just to get you up to here, right? I just want you to be able to get into the build. Herman, I need you to stop. Hey! Hey! Get down! Get down! Get down! Herman has figured out he can get up on top of things, like refrigerators. Every appliance has its own hut. That's generally going to be the idea behind this house. Let's see. You know what? No, we'll wait. We'll wait on that. Herman needs to stop. Herman's a good boy. He just doesn't realize it most of the time. And so he just does other things. So we'll just make it, like, super trendy. Like, that's awful and I hate it, don't you? What do you guys think? Do you hate that as well? I do. How do I make it so that way you get up into that? There's like a special staircase for that. Special staircase. Painting. God, I've forgotten how to do everything in this game. Yep, that's pretty bad. What about like brick or something? Make it rainbow and tacky. Well, we'll worry about the paint scheme in a minute. All right, we'll figure that out as well. All right, so what if, right? Now, what if we compound what we've done so far with a staircase that goes, it has to be like on tile, doesn't it? God, I hate building in this game. Like, it's borderline just a war crime. It's just awful, and I hate it. Am I being hyperbolic? Not at all. People have been sent to prison because of the building mechanics in this game. Must connect with a floor tile. Sure. All right. So there has to be a floor tile on the top floor? Is that the issue? The neighbors are gonna complain. Well, the neighbors can go fuck themselves. That's my general, like, thought on life. Anonymous Cheer, thank you for the 100 bits. That's very kind of you. All without even the respect I can't even say, like, you, person. Like, that's how Anonymous works. Anyway, let's make it like so. Oh shit, it's The Sims. Alright. Now, can I, like, clone what I've done? That would be nice. Because I'd like to have, like, one functional house. And then... Oof. How do I do this? Like... Cannot intersect with a wall. Is it because it's just too long? Like, what's going on with the stairs? Okay, we'll just make the stairs massive. We'll make, like, this entire area carpeted. We'll fix it in a minute. The stairs need to be on a foundation. Why, that's just stupid. I see. I can put the stairs there for some reason. There it is. Great. You can't align non-foundation with foundation. Right? Thank you for streaming. No worries, dude. That's what I do as a thing. Great. I like it. It's great. Okay. So that's just gonna have to do. That's the bathroom. Well, that's the toilet. Alright, so now we just gotta do another house. Alright, so this house, we're not gonna bother making, like, a thing. This will be the sink. So what we can do here is, because we're putting the sink in its own room, it can be the kitchen sink and also, god damn it, the other sink, the sink for bathroom poops. It's like an outhouse, except for the entire house is made out of a combination of outhouses. House complete. So what all do you need for a house? Like what does a human need? What if I do like double doors? Oh, there we go. That's wonderful. You need to eat, shit, and sleep. Okay. Sounds unique. Yes. Alright. It sounds awful is what it sounds like, but I'm just gonna roll with this. Alright, so now... Sink. Now, is this not gonna work because it's... So this double door situation is not gonna work. Much to my disappointment. Door, be gone. New door, be here. Okay, cool, good. Alright, now we wanna... I've been playing a lot of Baba Is You on stream recently. I actually just did 2 streams of it, and that's a lot, apparently. I need her a Chamber of House Misery. Are there things that detract from... like a house? Baba Is You is a good... It's a good game. I like it. Needs a Chamber of Misery. Care to explain? Alright, so bed is like 2. And that means it needs like that in order for you to be able to get in. We just need a murder pool? I don't know if we need a murder pool. This is a normal house. You know, I feel like this has to be John Smith's house. You know? Because it's just so normal. Let's put some carpeting down. Wow, I hate that. It's great. Yeah, I own like 3 houses. None of them have anything. Alright. Bed. Alright. Sleepy bed. Alright. So we need like an adult human bed, right? And there you go. That's what a normal bed looks like. Apparently it's 3 long instead of 2. And then we need a door. There we go. That's a bedroom. All right, so we got bedroom, toilet room, sink room. What else do we need? Misery corner. Explain what a misery corner is and what you do in it. A TV room? Yes. Yes. I agree. There should be a room for the TV. There has to, unfortunately, also be a chair there, or else they will bitch about it the whole time. A corner for misery. I feel like that will be big enough for a TV room. It might be a little too big. Alright, so now chair. I want to go with like a nice chair, you know? A fancy-ass chair. And then we need a TV. Can we get one of those ones that's mounted on the wall? That was an option. Yes, there it is. There you go. That's some really painful wallpaper. Yeah? Yeah. Is this gonna be too close? Like, will he bitch at me for that? Like, can I just have this be the room? No, he probably needs, like, that, at least that much room, right? And then we'll just delete everything outside. I need a refrigerator room. Can you lower the ground to make a basement? Do I need a basement? Like, what do I need a basement for? We need a room for his, like, awful cacophony of things. This is gonna be John Smith's house. Maybe we should stop building and move him here before we get too expensive with it. You know what I mean? Because I feel like everyone in that apartment complex needs to move out because it's just kind of a shithole. Like, that apartment complex, you just can't go up and down the stairs, which is a problem. Not really sure where they, like... So we got the bedroom, we got the TV room, we got the bathroom. We need a refrigerator room. I keep forgetting about the refrigerator room. And so here's the thing that happens. Let's say something burns down, right? We'll put the refrigerator, like, over here, right? I feel like that's maximum inconvenience if it's, like, over here. Oh, and he needs a shower room as well. Should he have a bathing room or shower room? A basement to hide the bodies. Okay. Tell me more. This house is an affront to domestic architecture. I think it's great, and I think you're just jealous that you can't have a house as cool as this one. I saw some inspiration for this. I can't claim that I was the one who came up with making shitty houses. Panic room? I feel like we can do that. A room that instills panic. I feel like we can make that. Food room, appliances. We do need, like, lamps in all of these rooms, right? Because otherwise it's going to be too dark in all of these rooms. I like the idea that you have to go slightly upstairs in order to go into the bathroom. Or the poop room. It's the poop room. The poopatorium. Could you build a pool? Sure. Alright, now we do need to have... Where is it? What piece of furniture is a refrigerator? Someday I'll do that. I thought about doing that for April Fool's Day, but then I was like, that's actually going to be really hard for people to listen to, you know? Like, people are actually going to have a hard time, like, enjoying that. It's a good-looking outhouse. It's not an outhouse. It's an old house. What if... Alright, hold on. So, in order to have stairs work, it has to connect up to something? Like, how does this work? Could I just... So, I've got to have it on foundation. Right? We need a Funko Pop of Rev. I already own something approximating it. I bought it because it looked... Well, Tilda actually bought it because it looked vaguely like me. So, in order for this to work, it needs to be like so. What the hell is this? It's a house. Where the fuck do you live? Alright, cool. So, now I can have a house, right? It has to be placed on the tile floor. Wow! Sure, that's fine. Alright. Now, can I do it? So, why was it green for a minute and not now? How the fuck do stairs work? Must be placed on a floor tile. Okay, so the top part needs to be as well. You need a second floor. I thought I could just build the stairs and it'd be fine. To my credit, that didn't make sense, but let's assume for a second it did. Alright, so now we go upstairs one. And then we go like so, right? Location out of bounds. That's fine. Don't do that then. That's clearly not my intention, game. Thank you. You know what's up. You don't know what's up, actually. You have no idea what I'm planning to do to you. It's just gonna be horrendous, awful things that I'm doing to you on just a general basis. Alright, cool. So now I can make stairs. Yeah? Like we can do stairs now? This will be the bathing room. Just make it an elevator. Explain how elevators work. Like, what is an elevator? What does it do? Why is it? Where is it? You press a button. Okay, continue on. Then what? Like, do I how do I place it? Ceiling too low. Okay. You just place them one on top of another. So like that doesn't seem to work. You need to place it in connection with a door? Okay. Let's do that instead of a staircase. I feel like that's better. Alright, so let's... And then... So, then you... Elevator? Is that... Did I do it? Did I do it, guys? Is it good? Is it gonna work? Because that seems like it doesn't work. Like, that doesn't seem like how stairs work or elevators or anything, really, perhaps, at all works. But yet, here we are. Now, how did I get the last staircase to work? Like so. Ding. Got it. Done. So, in order to get to the bathroom, or the bathatorium, let's call it that. Why? Just feel like it. To get to the bathatorium, you'll need to go upstairs through the dark forest. Honestly, this is more Legend of the Hidden Temple than it is like a functional house. But fuck it. You need at least 2 doors. It has no floors to land on. Oh, elevators are hard. So like what? I do like so? Must be against a wall. But okay. So like what? God, it's really hard being stupid. Just $1 a day is all you need to pay in order for me to have $1 in which to do stupid things with. It won't help. Like I'll still be stupid. But then I'll be stupid but also have $1. And really, in the grand scheme of things, that's probably one of the worst things you could do for me. Because now, I have $1. And the thing about having money is you can do things. And if you can do things, that means you can do stupid shit. So, is that right? Did I do it right? This is one of those open floor plans. No, please stop. Am I doing it wrong? You're losing me. No, it's okay. What I'm saying is I'm dumb. Alright, so like, I get rid of the door. Let's just put the door like, I don't know, somewhere else for a minute. Right there is fine. That's fine. Great. Okay, so now I just place another elevator up here. Must be placed on floor. Okay. So I guess I need to put tile down. That's the problem right now, I guess. I don't really understand how tile gets in the... Now you need to break that wall, okay? Okay. So did I do it right? Do I break the floor as well? No walls on floor. No walls on floor. Okay, cool. I made floor. Okay. You don't need a floor above the elevator. God damn it. How does elevator? Did I do it? Is it now an elevator? I mean, you will exit directly into a wall, and then you just gotta go around and into the shower room. Now, all of this needs to be fenced in. Like, we're not total animals here. Like, we could indeed actually have, like, a fenced-in area. Do you remember that SNL skit about the little fenced-in area? Don't think it was that funny. I don't even know if I ever saw it, but my parents did. And they quoted it constantly, that they had a little fenced-in area. And that our dog would have to guard the perimeter. As a kid, I didn't get that. And now, as an adult, someone who has the ways and means to see things. Like, I could just go on the internet, right? I could go on the internet and learn about whatever, right? Let's be placed on a fence. Now, I'm looking at it, and it doesn't look like a fence. I'll give you that. But trust me on this one, there actually is a fence there. Is it just a rope? Wait, is that even a fence? What did I just place? I thought it was doing that thing like how the walls are right now. Music's too loud? Is it? Don't forget to add a gate. It kind of does defeat the point of having an elevator if you have to go upstairs to get to it. I don't actually need to delete this, do I? I do. Wow. What am I doing? I'm trying to put up a fence, but it's not working. Okay. I hate it. Oh, there we go. I knew there was a button. I just didn't remember what it was. I went out and tried to get my art up in some coffee shops around town today. Didn't have much luck, but I'm going to try again later this week. So if you work at a coffee shop here in town and you want to see my art there, let me know. I will gladly put my art pretty much in any place. All the places I had checked, like, they were booked out for like a year. And it's like, what? So it's like, oh, I'd like to... All right, cool. So now... we do need to put roofs on everything. Again, we're not total assholes. We're going to put roofs on everything. Can it just auto-roof? Auto-roofs. Yes, like so. Yeah, those are great. I love them. Yes. Yes. Alright, so now we need to get rid of all of this. Because this doesn't actually do anything. It's just sort of here. Alright. Outdoor, no, it's a normal housing development. All right, now can we get some bricks? You know, I kind of like the weird red yeah. But can we mix it up? Maybe get some, like, blue in there. Really just kind of fuck with you. Just be like, you have the expectation everything's red? Nope, no, it's not. That one's like that, and that one's like that. Oh, shit. It's like all... God, there's some apartments in town. I think they're condos. And they actually have, like, this weird aesthetic like this. Reverend Joe, thank you for a year of support. I don't usually do the resub thing, but it's been a year, and I just want to let you know that you're a big fan. I'm a big fan of your style. You're one of the streamers I always try and catch live. I'm glad. I'm glad you enjoy it. The thing about streaming is that, like, you always see the bad comments and never see the good ones, and I need to appreciate when I get good comments like that one more than I do. So, truly and actually, thank you for that. That means a lot. I'm glad I can give you a little bit of happiness. That's the point, right? Enjoy a video game together. God, these rooms suck ass. Am I making tiny houses? No, it's one house, but it's in several places. Does that make sense? Too bad. I think anyone who creates things is well aware. Oh, I fucking hate that. Oh, it's so bad. We're absolutely doing that. There's an eyedropper tool, right? Yeah. I want this. Right barn door. Yes. Yes, my dude. Barn doors. Holy shit, how'd you know? You like my external carpeted catwalk? Yeah. Without the railings? That just says the planning designer on this place was kind of an asshole. Alright. I'm feeling good about this. I'm feeling good about this. This is quality ass. Thank you. That's what I aim for here. Quality ass. Alright, so technically speaking, it's a house, right? It has all of things that houses do. How many people do you think will live here? One, actually. Alright, so we're done. Save it. Great. It's experimental, but I like it. I like it a lot. It just says, what the fuck? Yeah, the McMansion isn't really just, like, the size of it. It's also just, like, it's a concept of austerity as aesthetic. But it's, like, not a cohesive aesthetic of austerity. It's just, like, I've got a lot of money, but not a lot of sense. It's not so much a house as it is an experience. You're right. All right, John Smith, what are you up to? Who lives at the pirate ship? Pirates, as one might expect. All right, so things aren't going well for him, it looks like. All right, so let's go ahead and pause the game. Lots happening right there. Building mode. I'd like to put into his inventory. So how do I put things into his inventory? How does that work? Is it like this? There we go. Can I just... Because I want him to move all of this with him. Because he's got important stuff like his art easel and cacophony of snowmen. And he needs to have them. It's just sort of his thing. Maybe we could have an art room. Like, break up the architecture just a little bit and just have a snowman rave. Okay, there we go. Okay, press I to put it in his inventory. Okay. So the snowmen just don't go in the inventory. And then you need to... Alright, let's hit play. And you need to go here. So that way I can take the computer from you. Stop playing computers. You're moving. Okay, go ahead and answer the phone. Psychically, I knew that was going to happen. Don't ask how. It just did. He has a fear of seeing vermin, using a public toilet, and being rejected for a date. He wants to go out on a community like, dine out with someone, and go swimming. Here's the problem with going out. Most of the lots in this game are, in fact, filled with copyright music. And so that means that, like, if there's, I don't know, a situation where I go to a place, it's got copyrighted music all over the place. And it sucks a little bit of ass. I'm not gonna lie. Can I take the phone from him? Do I need anything else here? Not really. Can I take this? Okay, he needs that. He needs that. His xylophone. Alright. So now, how do I get John Smith, the perfectly normal human being, to move? Isn't it all original songs? No, actually. You know what? Go downtown. You wanted to do that, that's fine. You're moving out soon. You're having a moving out party. Go for it, John Smith. This is a bad neighborhood. I think you used the phone. Okay. Let's see. Real estate. Oh. Hobbies. Downtown. He wants to go to a community lot. Downtown community lots. Muse. So, I'll show you in a sec. Pure? We've been there. Corner shops. Yeah, that sounds fun. It's late at night, though, so they're probably not open or shouldn't be open. Bowling lanes, more bowling lanes, Sculpture Park, North Sims, South Sims, Rodney's Hideout. Red's Famous 50s Diner. Yeah, sure. I mean, I can edit out the music super easy now. Like, I have the audio from the game in a separate, like, audio file while I'm recording this, so if there is copyrighted music, we're fine. But watch this. So if you go into the music, right? This is a weird thing. You go into the music, and anything that's like name dash, these are all like copyrighted musics as far as I can tell. Because these are like actual songs. Everything else is not a real song. But these are like if you look up, for instance, Sky Sweetnam by Boy Hunter on YouTube, you will find a real song. Some of these are real, some of them aren't. And we're just going to turn off all the ones that are real songs. There are real songs done in Simlish, yes. And the problem with that is that for some reason it still understands that they're the real songs. The Pussycat Dolls, that's a real band. Jenny Ortega. Okay. That's a good start. I probably should just do this like DJ Bitman. Alright, well, you know what? It's fine. We'll just live our lives on the edge. I remember the Herbs and how they pushed the Black Eyed Peas. There was some other song that was on it. Oh, the herbs. I remember playing with the herbs with my brother, my older brother. And you know how, like, do you have social anxiety? 1 out of every 8 Americans is stricken by social anxiety. Can you not get out and do what you like to do because of fear of what could go wrong? We have a drug for you. It's called cocaine. Cocaine. Ask your doctor if cocaine is right for you. So anyway, the game glitched out, so I guess we're not doing that. I thought about doing cocaine recently. Like, I wasn't offered cocaine, but I was just like, you know, I spend a lot of money on Warhammer. You know, I spent $30 on some Borks, as Zolda likes to refer to them. Borks? Just boy orcs, like the troop choice, right? And they're good. Don't get me wrong. Like, I have a fun time playing with them. But, like, talking about playing Warhammer is just generally not interesting, right? Like, nothing interesting happens when I play Warhammer. Though I do have an interesting Warhammer or story or two for you here in a minute. Which has nothing to do with Warhammer, ostensibly. It's just sort of Warhammer is vaguely related in an auxiliary fashion because I was playing Warhammer when it happened. Anyway. But it's expensive. But I figure if I do cocaine, right? Interesting things would happen and it would cost me about as much, right? I mean, it's a bad idea, but I was just thinking it one day when I was coming home from playing Warhammer. I was like, instead of this, I could be doing cocaine. Just a thought I had. That's a horrible idea. Yes, I know. I don't even know where I'd get cocaine, to be honest with you. I don't like this idea. That's fair. Anyway, I'm gonna see if I can get him to move out now. Real estate. No? Purchase vacation home. No, you just move out. I'd like to move. Ask out on a date, Sims, service. Okay, don't answer the phone. Cancel. No, it's fine. What about doing Warhammer and cocaine? So here's the problem with that. I don't have that much money. Like, cocaine's pretty cheap. It's like, I don't know, 5, 10, 20 bucks for a bump or something like that. I've never done cocaine. It's very obvious. Hang up on them. You don't need to talk to them. It's fine. There you go. Anyway, real estate purchase community lot, maybe? Is the house on fire? No, the tree's on fire. Huh. Maybe you should talk about moving. Okay, the tree stopped being on fire. How do you move? I honestly don't know how much a bumper coke is. Hold on. You know what? I'm an educational kind of streamer. I'll teach you a thing, right? Let me pause the game real quick and we'll figure out how much cocaine is. I'm good for the kids. I help kids think things. I've blown $80 worth of cocaine between 3 people in one night alone. Okay. Let's go learn a thing. Let me just casually Google how much is a... Let's go with dose. So that way, like, the FBI goes, this dude, he's not actually doing drugs. Because you don't refer to it as a dose of cocaine. Cocaine. How much is a dose of cocaine? Cocaine dosage guide for medical and recreational purposes. Okay, great. Let's see. Cocaine dosage in general, manufactured by 3 different concoctions, blah, blah, blah. Average low levels of the drug is better because lower doses are safer. Medical cocaine. Wow. I didn't know that was a thing. How much is too much cocaine? Good point. Additives such as vitamin C powder. Huh. Or talcum powder. So if you get the really cheap shit, you could just put talcum powder in it. That's awful. Yeah, I remember, what was it? I did a piece of art once on Freud, because he prescribed cocaine as the thing. How much is a normal dose of cocaine? 1/4 a gram. A gram. 1/8 of a gram. A gram of coke. An 8-ball of coke. Oh, that's why it's called an 8-ball. Oh. Cost. The average price of an 8-ball of coke ranges from 60 to 80. Jesus Christ. I could buy like 2. That's like 20 boys. That's almost 90 boys. No, 30 boys. I forget. Hope you're using VPNs and shit. Nope. FBI is just coming in on this shit. So there you go. Huh. Now we know. I could buy so many Warhammer. I wonder what kind of personalized ads you'll get after this. So how do I move out? Anyway, hang up now, because you don't need to talk to this asshole. Yeah, I think your drugs are too expensive if they're cheaper, if it's cheaper for me to buy an army of Warhammer stuff. Yes, I play orcs. I've got a pile of orc boys right to my side here. How do I leave? Real estate. Purchase vacation home? Ask your doctor if cocaine is right for you. Maybe... Group... Call... No. Try PC? Okay. Find own place. There we go. Stop cleaning up the toilet. You don't need to clean up after yourself. You're not going to live here anymore. In all seriousness, don't do cocaine. It's cheaper to play Warhammer, and it's really not good for you. You will die. It's a weird thing going on in the house there. Anyway, this is only use the move family tool to move them. Oh! Oh! Okay, cool. Like, all drugs are dangerous if they're illegal because you could get shot by cops. Let's just... Regardless of how not dangerous you think coke is. Also, drug dealers have guns sometimes. It's just a bad situation in general. Alright. So... what about playing Warhammer on cocaine? Seems like it would be difficult to count dice. It's in the menu. Okay. Please move them out first. Move family. Yes, there we go. Smith. Move family. There we go. So anyway, I was playing Warhammer the other day with this guy, right? He pops in, he's like, my wife wants proof that I'm playing Warhammer and not, like, you know, going out to the strip club or whatever. Do you mind if I take pictures while we're playing? That's cool. That's normal. Not actually that, but just, like, generally speaking, just, like, taking pictures while, you're, you know, playing Warhammer is normal. You know, want to know how your game went and go, what could I have done better, you know? Alright, I want to build a room for his, computer. We're gonna have to make his rooms a bit basic. So anyway, this is a little bit weird, but he was like, you know, my wife is pregnant and she's paranoid. I'm like, whatever, that's fine. Don't even worry about it. Just go ahead and take pictures. And he's got a really nice looking army too. Like, he plays Astra Militarum, which is like modern day military guys in the year 40,000. So they're kind of not in a good position, because while everyone else is like jacked up arms and like the ability to like summon hell demons, Astra Militarum is just like regular ass dudes, and it's not. It goes badly for them, but they're really good right now. No, my wife isn't pregnant. No, the guy I was playing, his wife was pregnant, and they were from out of town, but she had some business in town, so it was like, yeah. Well, he can think in the TV room. That's fine. Boop. That. There you go. So anyway, we end up playing for a bit, and I noticed that he's using a lot of Forge World stuff, right? So Forge World, for those of you that don't play Warhammer, is like, what if I spent even more money on Warhammer, right? Like, the rules don't make a whole lot of sense, but it doesn't really matter. Like, the rules aren't as well written as normal 40k rules. They're just sort of there as an understanding that rules could exist and that you could use them in some sort of fashion in regards to the game that you're playing. It means that they're either drastically underpowered or drastically overpowered. It's kind of random. The Astra Militarum ones are apparently really good. I found this out after playing him. Lots of artillery, lots of flying guys. I lost. The score was like 11 to like 2. Usually score doesn't go into double digits, I've found. I may be wrong on this, but, you know, anyway. It went really bad. He also had his things beautifully painted, right? He had gotten it commissioned because this guy apparently was just fucking loaded, I guess. We're just gonna put them about. Like, when we have money, we'll add a few more. They're like $100 a pop, so every time he goes out to work, we'll just add another one of them. He doesn't have money for a computer right now, which is pretty bad. It's $1,000 for a computer. 11-2 is not a good score in Warhammer. This guy is basically paid to win 40k. A little bit. And some of my friends were like, I'm surprised you even played that guy with the amount of Forge World shit he was using. I'm like, yeah, I didn't really know that. When I accepted his challenge. Well, he moved. He already had a free computer. I don't think he gets a second one. And I couldn't keep the one he had. So we'll just sort of, let's get the stuff out of his inventory. Maybe we've got something. I see. We've got like a xylophone. And to cut costs, we'll just sort of put this in this room for now. This will be his art room. Good. Perfect. We'll put the xylophone in there, you know. Just if he needs inspiration, there's a xylophone. Yeah, it's good. All right. There we go. Perfect. So, the game goes badly. Normally there'll be like kids walking around the place and looking at comic books and stuff like that. But this kid walks up. I also should mention that not only was his tanks like painted, individually numbered like tanks in real life would be, camouflage, all that jazz. He also had like, you know how like jets will have those like bomber girls on them, right? Like just a like girl in like a bikini or whatever, like, and she's saying something like kind of ooh, right? Yeah, he had that, except for instead of it being girls, it was like normal girls. It was like big anime titty girls. So there's that. Additionally, I wonder where he's gonna put this. In front of the sink room. Interesting. So that was interesting that he had waifu tanks. It's also interesting that this guy has decided not to leave. Okay, he just figured out how fences worked again. Hey, Natalie. This is a guard army, yeah. 100% Astra Militarum, normal stuff. Where is he? Did he go upstairs? Oh, he's going to the bathroom, I see. So anyway, we're playing a game and a kid walks up, right? And normally kids will like be, I don't know, moderated by their parents, and their parents will be like, well, don't touch anything, because where you are in the field matters. Like, are you this number of inches away? Okay, well, I can't do I can't shoot that guy because he's too far away with my gun, and my gun only has like a 12-inch range or whatever, right? So it matters. Positioning matters. This kid walks up, no parent to be like, don't touch anything, you can look though. And then, normally that's when I'd be like, I'm playing orcs, and the person I'm playing against is playing Astra Militarum. They're like the military, right? This kid walks up, right? Finger in nose, like deep in there, like lobotomizingly deep into his nose, right? He's walking up. He nose directly to model. Nose to waifu titty model. And so he's like, whoa! And I'm like, whoa, no. It's a good time. It's a good time. It makes up for the fact that I lost 11-2. For reference. So he was using, I don't know which one. Let's take a quick break. I'm not actually pausing to do my normal break. I'm gonna Google something, right? Okay. So let's go to Forge World real quick. He also had this custom painted, so it's gonna be like $100 maybe to have his army, or maybe a model or two custom painted, maybe like $20. I don't know. Astra Militarum Forge World. Let's see how much these things cost. Okay. Astra Militarum Forge World. Okay, so he had some tanks. I'm going to see if I can figure out which one it was. Let's see. It doesn't look like any of these. See, these are all like Deathcore of Krieg ones. It's not those. Let's see. He did have the Marauder Wing Air Wing, which is $575. So he just casually spent $600 on Plastic Army Men. Let's see. I think it was, I want to say it was like a Macros Vulcan or something like that. And that's currently being sold on Forge World in America for $230. Honestly, it doesn't really matter which of these Forge World tanks it was. It was about, $180 plus. So, that. And I told him, like, dude, that kid had his finger right up his nose right before that. So that man could do coke and 40K. He has enough money to. Let's do a quick actual break, and then I'll tell you another story where I almost beat the shit out of someone and got in a violent fight. Like a knife fight. You guys want to hear a knife fight story? Too late. It's gonna happen. After this BRB. What? Yes. Time for an ad, because I need to piss. I almost got in a knife fight the other day. I say knife fight as if the other guy had a knife. So there's a little bit of that. Anyway, BRB. 2 minutes. All right, and I'm back. Raylan wants to know if I want to talk about dicks today. I do, but the bounty's not there. And basically, I'm just going to do that in case if I get paid to tell you about dicks. Because if I get paid to tell you about dicks, that's great. Anyway, so here's another Warhammer story related to vaguely illegal sounding things. We'll continue watching over John Smith, the totally normal human. And we'll see how it is going. So anyway, so I get done playing that guy, right? Lost horribly. Don't have a lot of time. Need to pick up Tilda from work, right? But, I've got like a couple hours before I gotta go and get her. So I just kind of hang out with people, talk to people. A guy comes in, and he's like, "Hey, why don't you go and paint?" No, don't scrap the painting. No, paint the painting. I guess it's garbage. Go and scrap it then. A guy comes in. He's like, "Hey, I'm new to the hobby. You know, I used to play in 3rd edition. What did I do? Paint a custom painting. So he comes in and he's like, hey, you know, I just need to learn what the differences between 8th edition and 7th edition are. And I'm like, hey, that's totally fine. I will absolutely help you with that, you know? Let's just play a quick game. I don't have a lot of time. I'm playing orcs. How about we play like 500 points? Standard game's 2,000 points. It's just how many models that you have. A model might be like a boy, right? Will be like 7 points. And that's, you know, not counting whatever extra equipment he's carrying. So we play like a 500 point game, right? Or we set up. So for orcs, it's important to know this. Orcs do not just, you know, play easily. For me, a 500 point game is somewhere around 100 models because that's how orcs work. They're a horde army. It involves a lot of setup, right? It involves a lot of placing guys down. And like I said, very specific positioning of where you want all of your dudes because, again, it matters for range and all of that sort of thing. So, yes, ring the greet people. Go, stop painting, go greet people. Anyway, I spend a little bit of time going and setting up my army, and he sets up his army. And while he's doing so, he's going, and he's saying stuff like, and I'm not going to say exact quotes, but, you know, something to the effect of, it is good that there's a doorbell in the sink. He's playing Tau. Tau is extraordinarily bad against orcs. Orcs are good at hand-to-hand. Tau are good at shooting, but not good at hand-to-hand. So once you get in close with them, they die. It's not good for them, right? Anyway, while he's placing his units, he keeps saying things like, I'm stupid. Let's just say, I'm stupid, or I'm like a certain type of person who is stupid. Now, I've deployed half my army, right? Which means that, like, I'm halfway invested into this. This kid is probably about 16, 17 years old. And I'm like, you know what? Whatever. I'm not going to make a thing of this. He's a kid. I'll just be like, I'll say something casually, being like, hey, man, you know, don't be like that. But, you know, I don't really raise the issue too much. Because I just want to, like, chill for a minute. So we're playing for a bit. And, you know, he continues to kind of say that stuff despite me being like, hey, come on, man. You know? No, he's not calling me stupid. He's calling himself stupid, but he's using a different collection of words that I don't want to use, because even if I had the permission from everyone on Earth, the context could be, let's just say I could have my words edited in such a way that made me seem like a horrendous bigot. That's one of them, Pancake. That's one of them. Anyway, a collection of not good words he was saying. And I'm just like, hey, man, just, why do you say that, you know? And similar things, yes. So, I'm not going to make a big deal of it, because he's like 16 and he just doesn't know better. And so but anyway, he rolls his dice. They're green, right? They're like a dark forest green with like bronze, a dark bronze inlay for the pips, right? So it's, you know, if you're at a certain angle and under certain lighting, you probably couldn't really see it that well. And he's like, what's making him say all this? Just making bad decisions with his army, or, you know, what have you. And because I've already deployed all my guys, I don't really want to take all of my guys out and then put them all back in the box. And he goes, So he rolls his dice, and he rolled like a huge chunk of them. That's what you do in Warhammer. You roll a chunk of 6-sided dice, and then from there, something happens. You know, like. So anyway, he rolls like a few 4s, and he doesn't. Or he rolls a couple 5s and didn't realize he rolled 5s, and he wanted 5s. And so I pointed out, I go, oh, you got some 5s right there, because that's a nice person thing to do. You know, rather than just having him miss shots, I let him know what he's doing wrong. I'm going to speed things up because I really don't care how this conversation is going. So, and he goes, oh man, I'm getting old. I didn't see it. You know, my eyesight's getting bad. I'm like, don't say that. You act like you're like 30 or something, you know? And he's like, I'm 29. So now the situation has changed. Now the situation has changed. He's like, yeah, everyone thinks I'm really young because of the way I look. So now the situation has changed. Because where before I just thought, this is a kid who has not experienced the world. Now, he's 29 years old. He just happens to look like a 17-year-old. Clean baby face. Tiny, lanky kid, kind of looks like what you would expect a 16, 17-year-old nerdy kid to look like. I like how he's invited this woman to his house, and he's just sort of staring at her while sitting in a chair. And talks like one. So he goes, yeah, everyone thinks that I'm a kid because of the way I look, right? And you could tell her to leave. Leave. So anyway, he goes, yeah, everyone thinks I'm a kid because of the way I look. And I'm like, and the way you talk. And he's like, that's rude. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, is it because I said collection of words I'm not going to say because I know that I'll have it edited out of context? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, well, you know what? I believe that I should be able to say what I want to say because, you know, people shouldn't be told like what they can and can't say. And I'm like, you know what? Totally agree with you, man. You should be able to say anything you feel like saying. And, you know, that's totally fine with me. But just so you know, I'm a nice guy. But if I weren't a nice guy, I'd drag you out into the parking lot and kick your ass. Now, it should be mentioned that I was wearing my new battle jacket. It's very nice. I'm also 6'3", and he was about 5 foot nothing. Suddenly, he's very sorry. And he goes, oh, wow, had I known, I wouldn't, but had I known if that had offended you, I wouldn't have said it. And I'm like, well, had it not offended me, you would have said it anyway, right? He's like, yeah, but I'm really sorry. And I'm like, listen, if you would have said it, even if you would have said it, unless if I had mentioned that was an issue, then you're not really sorry, are you? So don't fucking apologize. From then on, he's very careful about his words. He's very sorry. He doesn't want to start anything with me. His gameplay starts to suffer. He apologizes repetitively. It's very clear at this point that he just didn't want to have his ass kicked for being a dick. Here's where the real cringy shit comes in. In the community of people that I play Warhammer with, we have a trans woman, right? She plays Sisters of Battle because she's a girl, and that's just what you do if you're a girl and you play Warhammer. Sorry if that's bigoted. It's the only two types of people who play Sisters of Battle are chicks and creepy dudes who buy third-party, like, like third-party big titty models, right? He turns to her. We're done playing for now, right? My group has 2 girls who play NIDS, though. I mean, like, I'm being a little bit, like, you know, I'm simplifying things too much. Anyway, she's just looking around for a game, trying to find someone, and he flags her down because she walks past the table and goes, "Hey, I've been saying some stuff that has been offending some people here, and I just in case if I said something that offended you, I'm really sorry." Important piece of data for you to, like, digest and understand is they had not spoken a single word. They had not seen or talked to each other at any point. The cringe factor was so real, I wanted to jump in and save him, but I was like, wait a minute, never mind. So I just let this happen. If I offended you, random stranger who is also trans, it's like he knew he was being a dick, and he knew the kind of shit he says online doesn't fly in the real world. It's funny. Well, here's the deal. I didn't even tell him to not say shit. I was just like, you know what? You can say whatever you want, man. I'll kick your fucking ass, though. And then he was sorry. Or I wouldn't, but someone who is not as nice as me would. I don't think I'll see him again. I like the dance remix of Christmas music. What did she say about it? Yeah, I forgot to mention that. She, because they hadn't spoken, said, "What are you talking about?" and walked away. As anyone would if you just said that at random to them. You know what I mean? Like, if you walk up to someone and go, "I'm sorry if I said anything that offended you," and you've never spoken to them once in your life, they're just going to be like, "What the fuck?" The game ended in, like, a stalemate because I couldn't get close enough with my boys and he wouldn't leave his deployment zone. And I had a custom shock attack rifle from Vigilus, so I could snipe him without getting shot at, but also I couldn't move in on him. So it was kind of just like I would move something close and then he'd shoot it, and then it's like, Yeah, I'm sure he did post on TG and be like, "This SJW got mad at me for saying things. I was totally cool about it and everyone laughed at him." Whatever. Oh, he was sitting on the... What gaming platforms is Warhammer on? It's a tabletop game. You can play it on Tabletop Sim. How does the knife come in mind? Oh, right. I forgot to mention, I just generally carry a knife on me. It's just a part of who I am as a human being. I just carry a knife. We were promised a knife. I had some, like, issues, like, there was some stuff on my, like, minis that I needed to, like, get off. My glue had kind of, like, I carry super glue with me in my little travel container of all my stuff. So I pulled out my knife in order to, like, get the super glue off. RizG, thank you for 23 months of support. Holy shit. And because there was glue everywhere, I was just like, it was easier to just like take the knife to it. Probably not the best way to do it, but the super glue was just in case if models break. It happens when you're playing 40K. A model will hit the floor and then a guy's arm or something will fall off. I carry like a switchblade with me. Whatever. People do that. I don't know as if he saw me with my switchblade trying to get the glue off my figures. It could have also had something to do with his reaction. It could have also been that I'm also like 6'3" and about 100 pounds heavier. Do I paint your own figure? I do. You're not carrying around a CVS battle longsword? No. I mean, I could, but I'd look like a total dork if I brought it to a comic book store. There's a different vibe of carrying a like fucking claymore to a CVS than there is going to like a comic book store. Well, it's not like actually a switchblade. It just looks like one. You look like a dork by playing Warhammer. I mean, that's true. You might as well go whole horse. What do you... Wait a minute. Was he just, like, sizing up the wall? What is the house... What is this house? He just has, like, a red room, and he was just looking at it. Did I just JoJo someone? Just say a JoJo word? I will say, there is one line from JoJo that is raw as fuck, and I like using it when I'm playing Warhammer. Because orcs are supposed to go towards people, right? But every now and then, some people will go towards me, which is not where you want to be. And so I will just every now and then just go, oh, you're coming closer to me. Or they'll say it to me, and then I'll say, it's the only way I can kick your ass. That's fucking stupid and raw as fuck. I enjoy it. I like that he hasn't taken off his, like, as soon as he moved into his own house, he's like, yes, I can be myself. I can be myself. The normal human who is John Smith. That's not even the reference. I don't fucking know shit about JoJo. I made a video about this. It was expressly a thing I said. You should make a house shaped like a train next time. Oh my god, that's awesome. What is this camp? This is a house. What are you talking about? You have his toilet room, his computer, or his TV room. You have his elevator that leads to his shower room. You have the one snowman who is just going ballistic. Well, now I know about 40K because it's actually interesting and worth knowing about. Then I've got my sink room, which is apparently the front of the house. So people ring that doorbell. There's also the refrigerator room. There's the art slash xylophone room. He really wants to buy new clothes, to throw a sports party, and to play with. He also wants to ask a sim out on a date. Let's speed it up so that way he can actually go to work and stuff. I like how he wore a jacket over to his other, like, room. What are you doing? Can he not get in that room for some reason? Like, is there not a door? I thought there was a door. Go to work. John Smith seems very lonely. He's not. He has a TV and a snowman. And can you be lonely if you snowman and also TV? Fucking get down with it. Jesus Christ. fucking Nightcore remixes of all of the stuff. Yes. Christmas. Wow, it snowed a lot. That's gonna make this house really annoying. I want to make this week better. He wants to go swimming. He wants to hustle pool. Can you hustle? We need to get you a telephone room. Hold on. I'll build you one. We're running out of places to put rooms. It's a bit inconvenient, but we'll make it work. That's an interesting story, Will. But yeah, I'm down for people saying whatever they feel like saying. Like, if you believe something, you should say it. I don't see a reason that you should, you know, not. But also, what you say has consequences, and I'll beat your ass if you're an idiot. And that works fine, you know, if you're on the internet, you can just say whatever, because, like, what are they gonna do about it? Be mad? You can just kick their ass. Like, you can just be like, lol nerd, and then they're owned. Offense is super subjective, yeah. Just, you know. Yeah, stand behind your words. Don't be a coward. When someone calls you out for saying some stupid shit, don't be a coward about it. Stick to your guns, you know? Is there a roof on that telephone room? It's hard to tell. Okay, there's not. I'd like for there to be a roof on the telephone room. There we go. That's better. Alright, well, it's time for you to go to make a phone call. You need to go out. Go out. Call taxi. I'm like a really shitty loser at 40K. I've slowly started to realize. But, yeah. I'm sorry, Luigi. You feel better, man. I thought you'd appreciate the titty tanks, the booger thing, and then also the guy self-owning himself. All right, so he wants to hustle pool, which means that he needs to go and do the pool tables. Is there anything in River Blossom Hills? The grocery store. God, I had a guy come into work the other day, and he was like talking about like 90s culture and stuff and how he used to wear Jinko jeans. I'm like, yeah, I used to, I don't know, play a lot of, I used to hang out at the mall quite a bit. I was a mall rat, you know? Like, I used to hang out at the mall all of the time, and he's like, dude, I used to too. We probably ran into each other. Luckiest card tables in town. There's got to be a place where there's a pool table. That's a pool. Rodney's hideout. Need like a bowling lane. One of the bowling lanes we went to had not for squares. I'm a square though. Let's try this one. Imagine being so old that you were cognizant in the 90s. Yeah. Never that old. Malls are now full of old people. It's a place to go walk that's inside that has AC. It's nice. I occasionally get the desire to go and, like, I don't know, hang out at malls. Oh, Jesus Christ. I put him in a taxi. Fuck! Oh, he actually... It worked! I forgot that I couldn't put him on taxis there for a minute. I don't know what I was. I don't know if I was a goth or like a nerd or what. I was, whatever I am now, I was, but less confident in being it. So like weird gremlin man. That's what I was. Punk rocker, maybe? A dork. A bit of a dork. Yeah, that sounds right. All right, go play pool or go bowling. There you go. Life goals. Life goals. Done. Don't hang out with people. Just wear your jacket. Be a normal human being who does normal human things, like playing bowling. Can you say Asmodeus? Yes, I can. I think. Solo bowling. Oof. Oh, what are you being an asshole for? Tell him to fuck off. Don't put up with any bullshit. No fear, no bullshit. That's not how you play. That's not how you bowl, my dude. He's like, just like this. Right through the net. He's giving me shit for playing bowling, but he doesn't know how to bowl even. He thinks it's basketball.
What a groove.
What is that?
Mace the Dark Ages pronounces it Asmodeus. What? I say Asmodeus because of the Red Wall cartoon. I say Asmodeus because of, I don't know why. I just do. Who is this random one? So, something that I noticed that John Smith, the perfectly normal human being, does is he, like, sizes up walls. Can you say... I want to go with, like... See, I don't have my glasses on, and I have to, like, have, like, a laptop. Oh, shit. What is this song? No, we can't listen to this song. Whatever this song is, we can't listen to. It sounds like pop. Bare naked ladies, get out of here with your music and your noise. Oh, the 90s with your bare naked ladies. Do you guys remember that? Oh, and Good Charlotte? Holy shit. Katy Perry? These are bands that I actually know of. Every now and then, like, I'll see something trending on Twitter and it'll be like, so-and-so got in a fight with so-and-so. And I'm like, I don't know who any of these people are. But they're very popular and their fan bases are super aggressive. No, the music, no. 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 No music. No music. No. We'll just play pool in silence like men. In a gorilla suit. Symbiote. How do I challenge someone to pool? You're dressed completely not the right way for bowling, but whatever. You do you. Go talk to her, you know? Is there a royalty-free music mod? No, you can just turn off music. It's just still going on despite whatever I'm doing. Limit of X, thank you for the 9 months of copyright music detected. Sending bans. We're gone. We're done. We're gone. We're gone. The gun is happening. I saw that, Alpha Juno. I read over the article a bit. It just, I don't know. It reminds me of, and I think I've told this story on stream. I was working late one night at my job, right? Guy comes in, looks like a zombie. I'm thinking, meth? Correct answer, game developer. Hasn't seen anyone in days, weeks. And he just got out. He didn't want to buy anything. He just wanted to see another human being that wasn't someone he worked with. And it's just like, humst. That's not good. He asked me to see if we had the game that he worked on. It was a major company that he worked for. It wasn't BioWare. I'll say that much. It was a different company, which was important that I say it wasn't BioWare because BioWare is getting the thing happen to them right now, where they're kind of trying to, I don't know, explain the bullshit that's going on with them right now, and it wasn't BioWare. I'm not going to say what company it is. I'm going to say it's not BioWare, just so you understand that this is not just a BioWare thing. But he wanted to see if we had any of the games that he had worked on, and so I took him to him so he could look at the games that he had worked on. And it was like he wanted to cry or break it. I'm not sure which. We hung out for a bit, and then he asked whether or not, he asked, what do you do, like, outside of this? Because we were talking about, like, stuff we like to do creatively. And I go, well, I do art. I didn't want to bring up stream. And I show him my website, colinmullen.com. And he's like, oh, man, if you ever wanted a job in the industry, like, you could probably do it, man. There's a lot of game companies in Austin. Bethesda, Blizzard, BioWare. Can only think of B names right now. Anyway, Moobot is like, no, don't you dare even try and help out him in his art career. You go to hell. You go to hell for that. It's like Moobot. That one is alright. I'm sorry about that, Morpheus. Good job, Moobot. You're... Just real quick, pause the game. Everyone, round of applause for Moobot. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm not going to get any art up at any coffee shops because most of my art is skulls. So I should probably do more stuff like Secret Months and I Love You, but I'm not good with words over skulls. I just did an entire set of skulls and half-naked Roman statue guys. And I think that's probably exactly not what people want at coffee shops. I realized this after completing a set of 7 of them. There's a new one up on the site today, by the way. I'll be posting the full content of it on Patreon soon. Yeah, it's that's a big old oof there. What's going on? So, just for anyone who thinks this is just like a it's just a BioWare thing or just an EA thing, it's an industry thing. They seem to just not have a good situation going on. Go play that. No. Join them. Join them. Do goth coffee shops exist anymore? There's one in San Antonio called Wake the Dead Coffee. It's really good. We've got a little bit of a Nightmare Before Christmas thing. So, it was at that point that I think I decided that I never... What the fuck? There's a zombie! Holy shit, look at him! He like ran out of the room to like... Yeah, you saw a vampire and you were kind of weird about it. Like in that I listen to NPR kind of way. You see someone who doesn't look like you and you run out there and go, wow, that's great. I support you. Oh, he wanted to play pinball. All right, stop playing ahoy matey. You're hungry? Wow, the number of fucks I give cannot be found. Let's look for my fucks. Do you see them, chat? Oh, man, I don't. I'm just not seeing them. They're not anywhere. Oh, my God, I can't find them. Can I order food? And how does I go about that? I remember Sim Ant. I used to play the shit out of Sim Ant. I had no idea what was going on. Oh, you know who I need to make? What the fuck? There's a witch. Home. Get out of there. I got an idea. I got an idea for a person I can make. I have an idea so stupid that it must. I'm not in the mood right now. Maybe later. What do you actually mean? Alright, well, there's roaches everywhere. You should leave. Go home. Stop stomping the roaches. Just go home. Sim Ant was great. I could never get past the spider. The spider always fucked me up. So I'd play creative mode and just like box in the enemy team, and it would actually be able to do pretty good. And I would just like put ants all around the like put food right next to the spider cave, and then the spider would come out and blah, 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 and it had a horrifying face, and it showed it to you right up front. That game was great. Fucking hell, I wish I could have that. Can you still play that game on like modern systems? I had it on my like Mac, so I can't use my old disc cartridge. It's back when like you couldn't just put a CD disc like into a computer. You had to have like a special like container for it. Like it was a plastic unit that went into the thing. It's on GOG. Fuck. Who wants to see fucking Sim Ant? What does a spider's mouth even look like? The worst. A tiny CD? I don't know how to describe what this thing is. I need to make someone real quick. It's like, it was like a jewel case, right? But you'd put the entire fucking jewel case into the, you put the entire jewel case into the computer. It was really bizarre. It was like some sort of like, a jewel case? Do you guys know what a jewel case is? Am I that old that you guys don't know what a jewel case is? Jesus fuck. I need to look something up real quick because I don't actually know what his name is. Alright. Blah, 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 blah. What is his fucking name? Okay, I'm going to be real with you guys. What is Waldo's name? It's Wally in the UK, but it's Waldo. So, okay. A jewel case is like when you bought a CD, you'd get like a plastic box. I'm going to name him Wally Waldo. Waldemar? Worm disc. No, not like that. Not like that at all. Like that, but you put a CD in it. Like, you'd open it. Voldemort? Pretty sure it's not Voldemort. Alright. Straight up Waldo. Wally Waldo. If you want to hit me up. I don't even know how to describe... Oh, I could put the music back on. Can I turn the music on? No, we're just going to do this in dead fucking silence. Wally Waldo. Wow, those are all bad presets. Which of these looks most like Waldo? None of them. There we go. Looks a little bit like Ricky Martin more than he does Waldo, but let me know if I CD Caddy. Yes, I guess. I'm gonna try and make it to TMG this year, but also like that might be rough. So we'll see. I'll do my best. Someone was asking the other day, and I don't have a definite answer on whether or not I'll be there or not. I apologize for not being more forthright about that, but like just it depends on whether or not I'm keeping my job or not, and whether or not from there I'll have money. Cause I hate my job. Anyway, Waldo has glasses, and he's got nerdy round glasses, right? It's more of like hipster Waldo. Can I get like actual Waldo? Not really. Let's get rid of his stubble, because I don't think Waldo has stubble. God, Waldo is a pretty boy in this. Don't be so beautiful, Waldo. Why are you gorgeous? Can I not have a striped shirt? It's like the most basic of all attire. A striped shirt. Sexy Waldo? We might change his name to Sexy. No. I think it was just the outfit. The outfit was getting chat randy. Where is Waldo? That is the question. I need something that really says, my name is Waldo. I run from the FBI. I have a sordid past. That's kind of what Jinko jeans were, as an aside. Kind of this, except for, like, considerably less cool. This is very Waldo-like. Are you feeling the Waldo? Is the Waldo action exuding? Do you feel Waldo-ish? I need him to be like more Waldo-y. Is it really? Does it have to be this one? Because I can't change the color on it. I think it might have to be that one. I think brown stripes are going to be the closest. Yeah. None of that's going to work. Formal attire. Sure. Whatever, we'll never see this because I'm never actually going to play Waldo. It doesn't matter what his other outfits are. We're just going to casually insert him into the universe. Do I have anything Waldo-y? Red jacket? Sure. Alright. Cool. Good. Personality? Super shy. Super lazy. Super playful. Super nice. And then somewhere halfway between, yeah, he just does not show up. Alright, and his aspiration in life is... It shouldn't be love, family, or popularity, because then he'll try and go out and do things. So that should be fortune, or knowledge, or pleasure. What is pleasure? He likes... Okay, that'll make him go outside. We need something where he doesn't go outside. Pleasure? Because pleasure will make him go out into public. Knowledge. Knowledge makes you obsessed with ghosts. You gotta make him kinky. Lich Pit. You have to make him super kinky. Also, I've made you a mod on the Discord now, so you can actually like get into the mod chat rather than not. Alright, so what is Waldo into? Like art? And oh, what else is Waldo into? What is Waldo like? Waldo is into travel. He is. He is into travel. Traveling, adventure. That's true. I'm enabling Waldo's kinks. He needs to have kinks. He likes, I don't know, like witches, and he dislikes vampires? Sexy Waldo. Oh, grumpy Waldo. Alright. So, good. Make a wife for him, Carmen San Diego. Fuck! Oh my god, that's fucking obvious as shit. Can I edit this? Alright. It's the unoccupied apartment. We have to enable Waldo's kinks. Now place Waldo and forget where you placed him. I think the next step for J.K. Rowling is to start going into other universes and claiming that they're gay too. I think that makes sense. Like, Gandalf the Grey was gay too. Wait, hold up. I'm gonna go back out, because it's really, like, disturbing just hearing no music. The entire universe is the Marvel Cinematic Universe gay. The entire thing. Not just, like, the people in it, but just, like, the concept of the world. Don't know what that means. Just is. That's how it works. Alright, let's turn on the music, because it's disturbing without it. Alright, Carmen San Diego. Shit, I have no idea how to pronounce or spell that. So we're just gonna make her, and then I'm gonna hope that someone tells me how. Alright. Carmen? Can I spell it? San Diego? San Diego? What, really? Does anyone remember the show, Carmen, Where in the World is Carmen San Diego? Like the competitive and really annoying, like, essentially like world geography show. There's a new Carmen Sandiego show on Netflix. Huh. And like, alright, so like she needs to be a redhead. Like that much is established about her. Okay, cool. I'm liking where this is going. Now, can we get her a stupid huge hat that's not a witch's hat? It's important. I need a reference image for Carmen Sandiego. She's a brunette? Okay. Alright. Sure. Shows how much I remember about 90s kid stuff. Is that? No, that's a little Bonnie and Clyde. That's not really like Carmen Sandiego. What about this one? It's not really right either. Make it a witch's hat since Waldo is into witches. Okay, nope, we gotta look it up. San Diego. It is San Diego. She was a redhead. She was like a blackish, like raven hair red. There we go. There's a little bit of red. A witch hat could work. Let's see what a witch's hat looks like. It's not quite the same thing. I know you guys think it might be, but it's not. I need advice on how to make up. Carmen, not Carman. Did she have that going on? She didn't. She had blue eyes though. Huh. I'm learning things today. And makeup. Wow, that doesn't look anything the fuck like her. She needs a more pronounced jaw. She's got like a super squared away jaw. And then her cheeks need to like back off. And her nose needs to be more like... No. Yeah, that's about right. I think that's about right. Is the music a tad bit loud for... It's a bit much? Okay, hold on. We're making Carmen Sandiego. I'm going to turn it down just a bit. There you go. There you go. Them jiggle physics. Good old nose jiggle physics. Alright. Now, outfit. Needs to say adventure. Okay, the hat is a little bit off. I'm not gonna lie. Needs to be like a trench coat. We could rock that. That's not quite right, but let's see what our options are. Can she just always be wearing business formal? Like a trench coat? Because that's what we're looking for. A red dress suit with a trench coat. Okay. That's, that may not be an option here. What about this? She just looks like a witch now. The fuck is that outfit? Jesus Christ, Carmen Sandiego. No. What about that? No. Where are my trench coats? This? Can I suggest making Carmen a witch? I mean, it seems like it's happening regardless of what I do. Okay, that's pretty good. That's relative. That looks fine, sure. Alright, and then, like, trench coat. I need a trench coat. Okay, that. Okay, this looks... I'm just gonna say it. This looks nothing the fuck like Carmen Sandiego from the hit 90s TV show teaching people about how to... Doesn't matter what any of these look like, does it? There we go. Carmen Sandiego or Arsene Lupin? What? There are 2 TV shows and the leotard works. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really comfortable seeing Carmen Sandiego in underwear either. I'm sure I could Google Carmen Sandiego in underwear and find some very inspired individuals who have drawn what she looks like, but I feel like maybe we don't. But I consider updating this game to Sims 3 someday, maybe. Some very safe for stream art that it will show now. Okay, Sloppy, whatever. I think he was a Sagittarius. Alright, turn-ons are gonna be, glasses. We gotta make it so that way she's madly in love with Waldo. So describe Waldo to me. He had, brown hair, and her turn-offs are, also vampires, I guess. That sounds fine. Hats. She likes hats. Yes. Yes. Being seen. Carmen Sandiego, please choose an aspiration. Her aspiration is fortune. Damn fucking straight. That's the whitest hat that we can get. We're doing our best, okay? The San Diego family. I think it was supposed to be all one word, but fuck it. Alright, now she is gonna move in. Looks just right like her. Looks perfect. Yes, I would. Alright, now to never interact with them. The fuck is the pirate ship? It's where the pirate family lives. The Scallywags. Like LimeWire, Kaza, Torrent, Devon, and Napster live. You know, Devon. Alright, I think I'm gonna go and save and call it for the night, because, that way we'll forget that Devon is the worst. I'm very hungry, actually. Fucking Devon. Goddamn Devon. Shitting Christ, Devon. Today's Chronaut game is Medieval Engineers. It's one of those games where you make a thing, and then everything goes wrong, and then you do the things. I probably should have streamed it today, but I didn't realize that it was the game of the day until now. Dang old Devon. Devon old dang. Anyway, yeah, it's sort of like Totally Accurate Battle Sim or whatever from the looks of it. I will let you know if I meet TG guy again, but anyway. That's the story of how I almost got into a fight and also about titties. it's a good stream, you know, when I can talk about both. I'm gonna go now. I hope you enjoyed your time here. If you didn't, let me know. If you did, let me know. And one last thing, the one special viewer out there, Devin, you're not a real person, but I'll see you in hell. Good night, everyone.